In today's video, we're going to be talking about marketing your store. So when you first start out in marketing your e-commerce store, there are tons of ways that you can go about marketing it. And it's important not to go overboard. And instead, we want to do just a few things and we want to do it well. So we're going to concentrate on kind of three areas right now. And the first one being the long-term marketing, which would be things like your organic search, also known as, when people search for things in Google and showing up, right? Second thing we do is short term, which would include email marketing and social media. And in the medium term, we want to look at video. So let's talk about organic search. And when we talk about our organic search, we're talking about search engine optimization. And this is a long-term goal because it does take time to move up in the ranks. And it requires you to optimize your website, it requires building backlinks, and it requires creating content. And the easiest way to do this, right, from building backlinks is to comment on forums and social media posts and creating blog posts on things that your target customers will find useful for you, right? And we're not going to get into too much details here, but these are things to think about. What we're going to talk about next is email marketing. Email marketing is extremely effective. And in fact, companies like Apple, Amazon, and Starbucks, they all use email marketing. And in fact, if you look at Apple stores, they practically have no social media presence. They do pretty much everything through either TV or email marketing. And in the simplest sense, it's getting people to sign up on your website so you can continue to market to them. And we normally do this with what we call some kind of ethical bribe, which might be either a free ebook or a coupon code. And we do this using some type of email marketing system that allows you to automate and also keeps you in compliance with the law. And the four that I recommend normally are MailChimp, Aweber, GetResponse, or ActiveCampaign. And you can start some of these for as little as $10 a month. And the most effective strategy is getting them to sign up and then followed by what's called an autoresponder sequence. And I'm going to show you what a typical autoresponder sequence is. So when someone signs up on day one to your list, they get either their coupon code or their ebook. And then 2 days later, they'll get some type of value post. You're not selling to them. You're just, something that will help them in their decision-making process. Same thing with day 5, another value post. Day 7, another value post, and then maybe day 9, some kind of call to action to buy. And then from time to time, you're going to send out marketing reminders, whether it be for Black Friday, whether it be for Valentine's Day, whether it be for 4th of July, or whatever it might be. And then because they're on their list, you can market to them. So let's talk about social media now. Now, my advice always on social media is to choose one or two platforms and master them, right? And so the three big ones that I think work great for e-commerce sites are Instagram, Facebook, and or Pinterest, right? And essentially you have to figure out where are your customers at, right? Instagram is one that pretty much I think everybody should be on. It's a growing one. And then, if you have a lot of female customers, Pinterest is a great place to have it. If you have a lot of older customers, Facebook is where you want to be at. But at the same time, you can go ahead and claim all your social media accounts, even if you don't use them. And I use something like, namechecklist.com will allow you to see what's available and what's not, so you can go ahead and claim all of them. So the question is, well, what do I post, right? Well, you don't want to sell all the time. That's the key thing. So you don't want to push them to visit your website, or you don't want to push a coupon all the time, right? Instead, you want to create engaging posts, whether it be lifestyle or motivational posts that connect with your audience, right? Or anything where it's not necessarily selling. It could even be using your product out in the world. But the key thing is you don't want to push them to buy. It really does turn people out. And starting out, do it twice a day. Do it, morning and evening, right? And then over time, you're going to analyze and see what works for you. And the great thing about social media is there's just a ton of tools, especially smartphone tools, right? And I'm going to give you some examples for iOS devices that I've used. There's one called WordSwag, another one called Pick Play Post, and another one called Layout, and they allow you to do things for your social media posts. They all allow you to manipulate graphics, and it allows you to make your posts better. And another free tool I like to use is called Canva.com, right? And they actually have it is a iPad only app that is just absolutely amazing. So you should go ahead, look at some of them. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. Start out with the free ones. They work perfectly fine. So let's talk about video here real quick. In the long run, video should be in your arsenal. It not only helps with search engine rankings, but YouTube is considered bigger than Bing when it comes to search, and people trust video. It helps people buy. So what kind of videos you can have? You can do review videos, reviewing a product that you actually sell. You can do demonstration videos on using one of the products on your store. Let's say you sell bikes. You can do things like maintenance videos, right? And lifestyle and how-to videos are another perfect example. Maybe using your product or showing your product out in the normal world. And then you can also do comparison videos, comparing product A to product B and who it's for. And the two most important things about video before you ever start doing this, right? And no, it's not the camera you're using, right? Camera is way down on the list, right? And in fact, you can take great video with your smartphone. But the key thing is you need good audio, right? Because even with the best camera, if you have junk audio, your video will be horrible. And lighting. Just like photography, lighting is key, right? If you get those two down, you could have the worst camera in the world and you'll still have great video. So what you need to do now is go claim your social media accounts if you haven't already, right? And get them all signed up even if you decide not to use them. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then go ahead and like or comment below. And whether you're watching this on YouTube or my website, go ahead and subscribe by clicking the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other useful videos. If you want to see the last video in this series, go ahead and click the video in the corner to watch. I also recommend going to my website and subscribing to my site where you'll get things like cheat sheets and workbooks you can't get on YouTube.